CYM is one of our mission partners here in Ipswich, and Simon Scott is their director. CYM continues to offer residentials for young people, as maybe you are familiar with, but more recently has re-emphasised their mission to young people by placing chaplains in schools across the town. Simon, thanks so much for being with us. We're super appreciative of your leadership in our town and would love to hear what you think the big question is that the church should be asking at this defining moment.
Sure. Thanks, Simon. It's great to be with you. I've really enjoyed watching this series so far, and I think a number of the people have shared things that I would have thought about instantly, but I've come from a slightly different angle today. So my defining question is, what are we willing or what are we prepared to let go of? And my sort of context for that is COVID has shown to us that we've had lots of opportunities to stop, perhaps because we've been forced to, but we've had to stop and pause and reflect. We might even have dissected the stuff that we've done. But what's been really exciting is how we've innovated as well. And my reflection is we've coped and we're still here. The church is still here, even though we've had to stop and we've had to put things down. There was one quote actually from Simon Barrington. I saw something that came on one of your online services that Simon was talking about. And he said this, he said, the recovery phase is backwards looking as well as forward looking. We're allowed to dream again. That really resonated with me. It's important for us to remember that we all go through the recovery phase at different speeds and that it's okay. And it's important for us to help each other through. So that was really helpful for me, that we respect and we honor what we've done in the past. But again, respectfully, what can we put down? And then I also read another quote from Rob Bell, who's sometimes classed as a little bit controversial, but in his book, Velvet Elvis, he says, times change, but God doesn't, but times do. We learn and grow, and the world around us shifts, and the Christian faith is alive only when it's listening, morphing, innovating, letting go of whatever has gotten in the way of Jesus, and embracing whatever will help us be more and more the people that God wants us to be. So my challenge is, what's got in the way of Jesus and what are we prepared to let go of?
What a great question. What's got in the way of Jesus and what might we need to jettison? So can you give us a few clues as to what you think might be at the top of that agenda, things that have got in the way that we might need to jettison in this new season?
I think one of the things that's really resonated with us, particularly at CYM over the last few years, if we talk about the school chaplaincy, is we've taken this phrase of presence over program, and we've tried really hard to make that an important part of how we work. And that just keeps sitting there with me at the moment. How can I be more present within my family, within my church life, within my working life? How can I actually be more present with the people that I'm spending time with? And how can I make that a real priority in what my workload looks like? So as an individual, naturally, I would fill my diary with program. I'd be really happy with that because I like to be busy and I like to be doing things. One of those slightly annoying forward-thinking people that are always about the future. And I've learned a lot in my time at CYM to honour what's gone on in the past and to respect it. But that stuff, that future-focused stuff is really what drives me. So my diary would be full if it could be. But I think that real sense of how can I be present? How can I really sit in that space so that I hear from God, but also so that I can really reflect on what's going on around me to make sure that stuff isn't getting in the way of Jesus.
Wonderful. Presence over program. Simon Scott, thank you very much indeed.